Welcome back. Yeah. Remember? You can never forget me. I will never die.
And I guess we're starting off with Papyrus. That's good. That's awesome.
Yeah. So you remember what happened last time? So
I
we
do.
just got Barbara's story. So, what do you remember from Barbara's story?
I remember that according to the parody Tales of the Crypt, she was babysitting for Walter, and she was devoured by the party, who decided to have her for dinner, or whatever meal they were going to have.
So, do you remember exactly something that book told you about?
Yes, I do.
Progress? Oh, you don't need to go down there, dude. You have... Oh, wait, no, you do. I forgot the door's sealed.
Yes. I do remember.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Mm-hmm. Because if I go ahead and play with the music box...
Yeah. Also, look. The railing behind you. Behind you.
Oh. So, all I need to do is mess around with the music box.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Keep work that hand, boy. Work it. Keep going.
No, wrong way. Keep turning.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. Saving. I forgot there's no sprint.
Yeah.
Just watched it last night. Hey, wait a minute. These are supposed to be over there.
These are supposed to be physics objects.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to swing my crutch at them.
So the brilliant thing about that whole backflash of letting you explore the basement kind of shows about how, like, it makes you already familiar with it as if you lived in this house before.
Yeah.
There's the
Mom
saw
said
the
the
father
basement
got,
was
the
off
grandfather
limits.
got cut.
Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh yeah, you can see the dragon slide that the grandfather was working on, or the model.
Yeah.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Open the fridge, and what do you
It turned
find?
out she was
Grunkle
hiding
Stan's
what
secret
was in
lair.
Dang it. No, that was a vending machine.
Oh, you're right. Okay, hang on. Pausing. I'm turning up the brightness even more.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
But like, I feel like every game should... There's no reason for a game not to have that. Turn it up until blank is barely visible. Sadly, this game does not have that.
It just throws you right into the game. No adjustments of the settings or anything.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
So yeah, you remember Walter was the one that was traumatized by...
Yeah, Walter was the one that was being babysat and saw.
And like was
If there's a
traumatized
pattern in all these stories,
by the missed disappearance of his sister. Also, look at all that food. It's like very believable looking cans of food and like peanut butter.
And they say they only had... No, I'd just like to point out that they said they only had Chinese food and tuna.
No, in terms of ordering takeout.
I think it's that none of us has gotten
But that's
very
all they
far.
had, basically.
So he said that these stories have told us that none of us gone very far because Walter was right here. Now, before you check this place out, take a look around because this has some very interesting little details. For example, a train.
Hold on. 0212.
I like trains. Gotta find those duplicate books.
Gotcha. Barbara Finch, child star. Hey, wait a minute. Why does he have that book?
I don't know.
Let's just go ahead and
If you look, like, push yourself all the way close, as close as possible, and look around to the edges, you can very clearly see, like, all the lamps and studs that are made to lit this painting to try and, like, simulate an outdoors. The fact that all this trouble went into making this house of, like, to live in inside an already house makes you just wonder how far serious they actually were.
He has a lot of painting kits still in the...
Really, like, strange.
Alright.
Walter here looks like he lives to be the longest, too. Like, look at the time of death.
Well, I actually addressed that last time, if you remember.
Yeah.
Check back on part 1 to see what I'm talking about.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
And here we go again.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
No, not the pop figure. Oh. Oh.
Time to crank it even more, boy.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Check out all the little details, too, like a calendar and such.
Here. Hold spin.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
That's very concerning.
No, when you have no one to talk to for, what, 50 years?
And then one day, everything just stopped.
Oh.
What a time jump.
No, but remember the year he died?
But, like,
Whatever
imagine
that
doing that
thing
same
was,
routine
it was gone.
30 years.
Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I always remove the top just because whenever you down a
Yeah,
can,
right,
It's been a
it
week now.
hurts.
The longest in 30 years.
Oh.
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
I'm not doing that.
How do you get those books in behind the ladder?
Probably was added after the books. I don't know. Was there a, There it is. I was about to say, is there a Barbara Finch child star?
Yep.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara.
Do you not even
Molly.
remember yourself? Actually, you were under the bed the entire time. So even you don't
Calvin.
remember, probably.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Pickaxe.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all
Is
of
a
it,
train going to...
especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
Or a day.
Or a single week.
Or a day.
I'd be happy with one new day.
Or an hour.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Or seconds.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
That's one of the saddest stories, honestly. The fact that,
Hold on.
like, he spent his whole life in panicked isolation, like the whole panic room, and then the one time he tried to do something different in his life after all these 30 years, it's just
I'm sure my
taken
mom
away
was
from
trying to
him.
protect me.
That's how mundane life goes, though. But hold on.
What are you doing?
Dawn right there is the newest. I just remembered. Right here.
Yeah.
Dawn is the newest to pass away, so. Okay. Come on. There we go.
Yeah, it's a heavy, it's a rusty door. Not used very often.
It was only used once.
No,
Maybe
it was used
she
very
was afraid
frequently.
I'd end up like Walter.
Like, if you looked, paid attention, you could see that, like, there was a whole bunch of garbage at the bottom, which is where he tosses it out to.
Warding away spirits.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
Tomato ketchup.
Yep, those are just peanut butter jars reskinned.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she
Oh.
made.
I was gonna take a look at this.
Yeah, that was the garbage you missed.
And I did. Because it wasn't as well lit.
No, it's still as well lit. It's just the fact that, like, you were paying attention to the narrative of his tragic story of Walter.
That too.
I think it's
Trying
also
to
just the
bury
voice.
something that's still alive.
I think it's also just the voice of Walter that's very sad, too.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh.
I wanted to be quiet during that moment because that's a very strong moment.
I could tell.
Yeah, you want to put that train out of commission after you find out that, like, someone got killed on it.
Okay,
I
let's
don't
go
know if
down
I
this
should even
path.
be writing this.
No?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
I can't go into the water. I thought that's where it was going.
Where? No. The hit.
Oh. Is that where I came from, though?
You really want to go in the swim without taking your shoes off?
Yes.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I'd say turn right to the dock first.
I was thinking about it.
I don't remember if there's anything at the dock.
Free achievement.
Nope, dock's broken. My bad.
You could take, like, any real shot from this game, and it's absolutely lovely.
Also, here comes the main theme I love. It'll come up soon enough. Actually, it's just
Just
building.
a second.
It's just building.
Without a sprint
And
button.
when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
It is a crazy house. Yep. Good thing I
think
turned the
we've
brightness
been
up.
surrounded by death
Yeah.
for so long, we've just
I
gotten
would not.
used to it.
I would have been. Sorry about that. I would have
What
been
kind of
confused.
family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh yeah, the main theme is coming in soon. You can feel it.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh.
That's something that just
3
hits
of the
you right
gerbils
now.
are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Derpy, Junior, Burpee.
You never
Chirpy,
considered all the pets?
Burpee, Lurpy, Zerpy, Zoe, Coco, Charlie, Tucker,
Yeah,
Daisy, Lucy, Unmarked, Bob, Christopher, Shadow, Oliver, and Shotzi.
Oh, look behind you. Or sorry, left. Left.
And Bailey.
Oh.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
So, take a good look at all this, all these
These
stones.
are all symbolism, probably. Barbara Finch, the star. Walter Finch, the one who drowned,
Take a
right?
good close look at that. There's something very interesting about that rock.
Oh.
It took me a few runs to notice that.
I noticed I was getting closer to it when I tried walking up to it. Does it do
there's
it
a
on the
song.
others? Okay, next we have Edie, who enjoyed writing books. Sven, of course. Calvin,
Oh.
the astronaut. And Molly.
Oh.
Actually, it's a cat. It's a cat wolf squid. It's a cat owl. Wolf squid thing. Okay, up here.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
What a strong monument, too.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
The sunken house.
Oh.
Move forward.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Hold on, let me get the... There we go.
Yep. Establishing shot. The fact that you can always see the house that's sunken shows just how hard it is to escape the tragedies that follow.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh.
Her dad had been pretty
Gregory,
strict, but it
and
wasn't
Gus.
enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
So,
The soldier.
the level of detail makes this feel so real.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Did you hear that?
Uh-huh.
Like the fact that she lost siblings as well.
Sanjay. Those. Hey, wait a minute, that's not a finch.
No, it was her husband.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, he turned behind
There's so
you, I
many
think.
things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to
Oh, I
come
did
back
miss
someday.
I did miss
Find
Milton's here.
everything out for myself.
Yeah.
We never found Milton's body. So my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Wow, you cutted her off.
That I did.
You're paying attention though, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, like old tragedy. But yeah, and it was so of yeah, don't interact with anything if you're still talking.
Right.
But yeah, so like Milton was the one that went missing. that kind of like was like the fact that they still would make a tombstone for you shows that like here's the question: if you went missing, would you want people to make a tombstone for you if they never found you, or would you want them to keep searching until they found a body?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, it's a question that very little few of us can ever really find an answer to, and if once we do, we sometimes even change that answer.
So what would have been kind of cool that I'm just thinking of is what if they had a few of the names on this too?
Yeah.
But looking back on it now, if
I
she
shouldn't
told
have
me there was going
interrupted
to be so
myself.
much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh man. So, yeah, look down. All the way down. Yep. That's a belly.
I noticed that in the first episode.
Yeah, but what you assumed that she what you didn't think that she could have just been like not perfectly fit like every girl should be? Are you saying that?
Yes.
I honestly just assumed that she was just a little chubby,
Yes.
which honestly is a norm.
Oh, there's a ladder over here.
It's also a perfect explanation as to why you're always walking.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but
That
I
too,
think he
yeah.
and my mom had a lot in common.
Propane.
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Some people are like that. Some people enjoy taking photos but don't enjoy being in front.
Check out all these photos. These are really cool.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
It looks like that.
He also is clearly a huge photographer fan.
He is a photographer. Okay, here we go.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Sorry for us not moving the mouse. We were checking on something.
Alright.
So you were paying attention though, right?
Yes.
What?
Yes. This is honestly something very real to me because I remember there were so many times when me and my family would go out camping very, very, very early.
Job duck.
It's too
Okay.
early, Dad.
Perfect.
And so like him taking
It's
photos
gonna
of us
rain
when we
the
were trying to
whole
sleep in the
weekend,
car and we
isn't it?
couldn't. I love that focus effect too. It's such a
Please
great
just
mechanic.
take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Captain America here.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Take your time with these photos.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
There's some lots of cool
Just be
stuff.
careful. The camera's older than you are.
So we're taking a picture of the lake.
You're
Just
right,
take
Dad. It's
pictures of
starting
whatever.
to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Something like that.
That's something very me that I would say in the middle of camping. It's cold in the camping site despite it being like summer.
Bit of a focus on.
Ah, a cinematic photographer we have here.
I used to be in photography. I really love. I wish I could I wish I could focus.
Well, you kind of are. That's why you're zooming in and out.
I know, but I wish I could, like, autofocus it so that I didn't have to zoom in and out to get a good photo. Like,
It's an old
I'd
camera.
zoom in, I'd do something like this, where I'd be able to get the... Actually, that's alright. See the camera?
Yep.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you a hint. If it's there, that's a good one.
Aw.
How are you enjoying your camping trip, Robert?
This is gonna run out of film before I'm done.
Do we even have any tape left? I'll be honest, it is starting to be worn out. You have, I'd say, only a few takes left.
Wait, do I actually have to waste these?
No, I was making a Bohemian Rhapsody joke.
Oh.
You have unlimited film, but I would say you should start looking to other things if that picture isn't working.
Best photo.
Yeah, when I first was seeing the focus bloom, I thought it was just like water on the lens with everything blurred out.
Actually, there is a little bit.
Look to your far left. That's good water. Look far left. Far, 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 far. There you go. Now we're getting somewhere. Those sleeping bags are probably soaking
See,
now.
Focus on... If I could, I would focus on the cooler there. Get these just... There we go. Something like that.
You remember you were talking to your fairies.
Coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
You're doing some good shots there, Robert.
I
Last
used
time I was
to...
with my brother
I
Calvin.
used to be a photographer, and I always look
That
for
was a
more
great trip.
cinematic shots. Even with my phone, sometimes I don't always...
Grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
I took a picture of you.
I'm insulted.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Is that cue for me to...
No, he's just busy. You gotta do your own time
You don't
way
need
to
to
kill
waste any
time.
more film on me, kiddo.
Oh.
See, even he's telling you, like, you've taken pictures of me urinating. I think you've got enough photos of me now.
Quote, that's a keeper.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Wait. I wish I could get both of them in the same shot.
No, you must take a decision. Until dawn it up in here.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn on. Let me get behind you.
Look down the scope.
Do I have to do this?
Remember, boy,
Don,
steady your
you don't have to do
breathing.
anything.
Do not
But if
think
you
of
want
it
to
as a
survive,
living
you
being.
need to be
Think of
strong.
it as a target, boy.
Once again, I wish I could get both in
Now
focus.
keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
He sounds like Troy Baker.
Do I have to take the picture before?
Gotta get the shot ready.
Okay, yeah.
Great
Get it,
shot,
get the
Don.
shot.
Oh. Oh, he's purposely leaving himself out of focus. That one at least makes a bit more sense.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Okay. This part was very weird for me,
That was.
but I'll give you a hint. Why do you think you're no longer
Sorry, Don. Just gotta
facing
reset the timer.
You're facing the camera, so what do you think that means?
Something's about
If
to
you
happen.
can't move the camera to get you in the shot, what else can you move? I'll give you a hint. You click it and you get a timer started. What do you do during that timer? Yeah!
Oh.
She's like, yep, that's my daughter there. Can you believe it? He might as well have been T-posing there.
Oh my god.
I want someone to edit that and like make that like a T-pose or something. Oh, could you imagine the mods?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
I wish we weren't laughing earlier because we just killed the mood.
We totally did, but
That is a tragic way to have it like for your vacation.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom
I'm sorry.
had told me.
I'm still laughing because of the thought of her going through the photos and then just all of a sudden there's.
A T-pose pop.
I really shouldn't be laughing at that, but I am. I'm sorry though. I'm very sorry about that. Oh, the lighting got better.
Sorry, Sven. Or not Sven. Sam.
E. Meal ready to eat.
You've been here all day.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both
I
lost a
figured.
lot.
That's a Finch apparently that's a Finch branded control.
I remember you'd see those kinds of toys at thrift stores.
You still do.
Yeah.
Well, that isn't creepy at all. Well, that isn't creepy at all. Just giving you a moment to sink in.
His face is frozen.
I know. That's why I said that isn't creepy at all. Oh. Oh no. A lawsuit have been filed against you. You have 20 calendar days under summons is served and... whatever.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba, Froggy, bro. Bro, time to waterboard you, Froggy. Don't worry, Froggy.
I just love that the duck's constantly looking. Oh. I can control it.
Watching's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
She looked like one of those female SFM models.
Excuse me just a minute. Do you remember these kinds of fantasies, Ian?
I think I might have had them as a baby. We all did probably as a baby.
Yeah. Like I said, a nutcracker. That's
Yep.
what this is.
You get to play around as Gregory. Hey, why don't you invite some more friends over? The whale looks pretty, like, pretty lonely. He looks like he could use some friends.
Also, the bottle up there.
Ducklings will help you get up there. Let's bring him in. Let's invite him. Come along.
Da, 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 da. One of the ducks is stuck. One of the ducks is stuck.
That's a weak duck. I don't know what to say. This is so much fun.
This actually is a lot of fun. Reminding you of, like... There we go.
Reminds you of that sword from Toy Story. With that...
There we go.
Sorry about that.
You know-
Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Aw,
Maybe
you
if I
stopped
hadn't
the
called that
nutcracker, sweet.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
You don't want Gregory to hear this? Look,
Because it was a divorce filing.
he won't remember. No. It wasn't a divorced family.
Oh, I said divorce filing. You can't do anything, can it? Oh.
We need to start the party back up again.
I wish you could have told us.
He drowns. Oh.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
So they weren't divorced yet.
Yeah.
But that's why they're divorced now.
That's still very creepy.
You're seeing deaths of all ages. It's so tragic.
Mm-hmm. Anywhere from 1 to, what was it, 80 is the oldest?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Hang on. Before you do, though, check a look at the beds. Dawn being right in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah, she was surrounded by just
Oh.
just family being lost. A room that was completely empty like this for her. No wonder she wanted to get out of there. That's why there's no mattress even.
Oh, and here we have the goth. Fun. This'll be close for a lot of
A
a
poem
lot of
for
us.
Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard.
I get to
Before the
control
day
the
my
kite.
brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh
My
yeah.
father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far
I missed
apart.
the eye
Just blew
somehow.
his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
You a fan of poetry, Robert?
A little bit.
This will be a good poem.
I haven't read poetry in quite a long time.
Let's go fly a kite up where the air is right.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met
Job.
one,
Okay, there we go.
we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Where is it?
To make
Like,
it
look
firm.
down at the wedding. The wedding's changing every time you change the words. So the wedding just already happened and now they're having the reception. You ain't getting no wedding bone.
Imagine if a kite was actually like that in real life.
Oh, dude, that'd be way too powerful. people would be like, that boy has superpowers.
Also, I noticed this before. See this?
What? The kite?
No, the monument right here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right in the backyard. To be fair, that is what kites do.
I know. I'm trying to be realistic.
Also, I feel like the backyard's
Also,
a
get
terrible.
stuck.
I feel like the backyard's a terrible place for a wedding, considering it's right next to a graveyard and the sunken house is in the view.
Well, he did say it was, but... Oh. I didn't even notice this, but now...
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Whoop. Like, I'm surprised the parents did nothing after, like, Gus did that.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
There we go. And now,
They're in the tent.
they're over here.
The kite's in the tent now, where the kite's just like, you can't escape me!
I know this is supposed to be tragic and all, but... we have to laugh over this fact.
You gotta make something entertaining
Rain
for
came down
these
in
people,
buckets
otherwise
that no one
the
seen.
emotions will
Nature
become
might
real.
destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Hold on. Whee! Aw. I thought I could destroy the tent.
So if you read the text there?
Hold on.
Rainstorms, buckets, parade, nature might destroy the tent.
Okay, so direct
Yeah.
this stuff down towards the tent like I initially wanted. Nope.
Nope.
I thought.
That kite is showing its real superpowers now.
Oh, here's some more text.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Yep, there we go.
What have you done, Robert?
Oh no. Oh no.
I wish that I
did
could
that.
truly say I thought about you on
It
that
wasn't
day.
the winds, I did that.
Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea and foam.
That's
But I
horrifying.
didn't.
That's
Until
very
we found
horrifying.
you.
What a poem to bring to class.
That actually feels like a poem
She
I
never
would
talked
bring to
about
class.
him, but Mom told
Dark,
me once if
grim,
I was a boy, they were going to name me
Somehow
Gus.
not having a message.
Alright. So, Robert, what are your thoughts about the mother's motivation right now after seeing what she had as a childhood?
Not grim enough.
Not grim enough, is it? No.
No,
Get out!
It could use only a little more tragedy. After all, we're not in a Shakespeare yet.
Yeah. So anyways, everyone, we hope you enjoyed that video. We know that it was shorter, but we gotta get to the next episodes. We'll see you later. I don't know where to run.
No
I'm trying to
papyrus?
poem this. I'm
Nope.
trying to poem. Can you poem, Robert?
Hold on. I can't think of anything that rhymes with tragic. I was trying to say something like...
Magic.
Yeah. So...
These stories,
let's go with-
are also whimsical and almost seem like magic, but when it comes to reality, they're all just really tragic.
I was gonna say, the Finch's history was really tragic. But maybe it was all just caused by magic.
Yeah. Do you think there's actually magic involved in all this?
With how much death there is, I'm surprised this isn't a Shakespearean story.
Well, like they said, it's a family curse.
Yeah, some magic.
We'll see you later, everyone. Yarr.
And no papyrus this time.
No more papyrus. Only pirate. Papyrate!
Damn it.